Recap on day 7, I believe it is now. Losing track of the day. So anyway, we cycled from Swan River to Seeley Lake. So we did about 140 kilometers again today with about 2,100 meters of climbing, which was our biggest day so far. Day started off really well, absolutely stunning countryside again, you know, just beautiful going through the forests and stuff. Took it steady. Then we ended up having to do a bit of a field repair on Martin's bike. The gears, obviously from his crash that he sustained on a few days ago, the thing that changes the gears is slightly bent, and obviously the shop corrected it slightly so that he could have his gears again. But obviously as the days went on, it just obviously started disaligning itself again. So yeah, started playing up. So we had it on the stand. We spent about an hour-ish trying to get it sorted, but you know, obviously it couldn't quite get it fixed. So Martin only had the sort of the top 3 gears and like the bottom 3 gears basically, and everything in between was jumping. So but that slowed us down a little bit. Obviously got through it, and then towards the end there was some dodgy single track today, some which is pretty dodgy. When I'm on the hand bike, it loves to follow the camber off the road. So obviously as I'm cycling I have to fight the camber as well as try and get the speed up. And we went onto a bit of a single track, had a really steep incline, managed to get up there with a bit of help from Jimmy, but then there was a sheer drop on the left hand side, and obviously after the crash I sustained on the day 1 was a very similar thing where the one of the wheels at the top of the camber sort of hit a stone and then flipped me over. So obviously trying to avoid that. Jimmy and Martin both kind of assisted me through this bit. Got through there. That was a couple of hundred meters, which was fine. Obviously then ended up climbing, did our biggest climb, which is towards the end of the day, which would have then taken us on like a 15-kilometer descent, or near enough 15-kilometer descent back into the campsite. But that was single track again, and this time the drop on the left was a lot higher than the first one. So and being that we're near at the top of the mountain, I didn't really, well, none of us really wanted to risk me tipping over and rolling down the mountain, because obviously yeah, that probably would have been certain death. So we turned around, had to go back down, then had to reroute basically to the main road, and then it was a 15-kilometer stretch on the main road to the campsite, which, if I'm being honest, I'm feeling it a bit today now, especially towards the end. Bits are starting to hurt, arms are starting to hurt, shoulders, hands, but also the handbike only goes so fast, and it was, on that road cars were flying by at 70 miles an hour. It was a bit dodgy, so just sitting there, maximum effort just the whole way, just trying to go as quick as we can. Just a bit frustrating. One of the cables kept getting caught. My water bottle, so nearly flinging that out, so that was a bit frustrating. So yeah, it's a frustrating finish to what was a good day, but all in all, it's positive. Good day, good climbing. We did well. So I'm not feeling positive overall, but yeah, it's a hard finish into the campsite. Yeah, there you go. So now we are not far from having our supper, thanks to Willie and Bill. Yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings.